Warning, this video is not clickbait, so keep listening to find out why Ancap still need involuntary force to make their system work here on New Socialist Era, bringing it to your freedom and liberty style as I always do. If you haven't already, if you could, hit all those buttons, subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment down below, good, bad, or ugly. I always love to hear from y'all. It's always so good to do so. Now, let's get to it. First off, what is, just in case you don't know, anarcho-capitalists are categorically a group of people that think that society should be run on voluntary action, shouldn't have any initiative force against others who don't agree to it, that sort of thing. A system that respects private property, respects markets, that sort of thing. Supposedly they claim it's the freest system that can possibly ever be, but later on in the video I'll kind of describe actually why that's not really the case. But anyway, the point is, they think that if they just do their system, that it's somehow it's going to work out, and that's just not the case. But the problem is with their system, they don't seem to realize is their system still requires involuntary force in order to make it work through private property or private property rights. Because what if somebody is a true anarchist or an anarcho-communist who thinks that all land, all resources are commonly shared, not owned, but commonly shared? Then that person still has to respect the presupposed rights or the property rights of the anarcho-capitalist who says, hey, this piece of land is mine, it's demarcated as mine, and you have to respect that, and I don't care what you say, but you got to respect it because I think it's my right, and that's that. Of course, it's really convenient for them to think that, because it's like it's an easy way for them to basically justify force to make their system work, while making everybody else like myself look bad for wanting to support like a social safety net state, or a state in general that protects overall effective liberties and rights of people much more effectively than their system would. The Ancap system is it's a really strange contradiction. I mean, if you really think about it, one minute they want to point the shitty end of the stick at us statists or people who believe that a state or a government should be a thing to actually make sure that people's rights and liberties are actually overall respected and enforced, because rights without remedy, rights without recourse, are basically not rights, they're privileges at best. So the fact that they want to try to shake that shitty stick at us for wanting that, but they themselves are doing it themselves, because what if a true anarchist walks through a large landmass and they come across the border of someone's declared property? They have to go around it. They're forced to go around it. They're forced to respect that, or the person who's on there can very well just take action and somehow quote unquote justified in doing so. It's just really strange to me that these ANCAPs want to talk to us about freedom and liberty and respect and this, respect that, but they clearly don't even want to respect those who may think differently than they do because they say so. At least my system, or my preferred model, takes into account differing people's viewpoints and whatnot, and there's a system in place to dispute that, or at least to hash that out, at least in a much more realistic way. Is my system or preferred model perfect? Absolutely not. But at least it's not going to get up on a high horse and say this is the freest system ever, when in fact it won't be. I mean, ANCAPs are going to live in a society where they claim markets are going to solve everything or nearly everything, and that's just not the case. But anyway, let me know what you think down below in the comment section, and I'll see y'all around next time.